A number of months ago, we introduced a new 8K camera. We had planned to show this at the 2020 NAB that was canceled, although these cameras are commonly referred to as 8K for convenience. The correct term is actually super high vision, or UHD2. But whatever you call it, it employs some pretty advanced technology. This is the model number, SKUHD 8060B. Is our 8K Studio EFP and ECC camera. It uses a newly developed single Super 35 CMOS OPF sensor. And I know you're wondering, what the heck is that? It's organic photoconductive film. And here's the deal. Existing 8K camera sensors have been limited in their dynamic range by the extremely small size of the pixels required for the higher resolution. By using this newly developed organic photoconductive film, a higher pixel saturation charge is possible compared with traditional CMOS sensors. The 8060B offers greater than 400% dynamic range, maximizing the effectiveness of hybrid log gamma HDR. The 5th generation 8K camera from Hitachi features high dynamic range with switchable HLG curves, wide color gamut, high frame rate at 120 frames to reduce motion blur. These early test photos showed motion blur when shooting horizontally moving text at 60 frames. As resolution increases, motion blur becomes more noticeable, and this motion blur is also the case with 4K. At 60 frames when shooting sports. Because of this, the standard acquisition rate for 8K is 120 frames per second in our super high vision 8K camera. So if the resolution wasn't enough, and if the progressive scan wasn't enough, then we've doubled the frame rate to make it, I think it's somewhere in the 40 gigabit range. The camera operation is completely similar to our SK cameras, including a 2-piece camera body and camera adapter. This allows for the use of different camera adapters to the CCU with SMPTE fiber. Another option is a docked 8K camcorder. It allows store and forward using 40-minute local recordings, then forward to the CCU for the dailies. This system diagram shows the camera and its accessories. The red circle shows the store and forward mechanism for the 8K recorder. And the blue circle is the viewfinder adapter that uses a large 12-inch 4K OLED viewfinder. Now, that's a viewfinder. This photo shows the large 12-inch 4K OLED viewfinder with the viewfinder adapter for studio operation. This is the camera with the SMPTE fiber camera connector for connection to the CCU. This prime lens happens to be a Zeiss. This docking 8K recorder uses a visually lossless codec for a 40-minute 8K recording. And this SMPTE fiber camera head adapter has all the typical connections you would find on most SK HD cameras, including HD SDI, 4K viewfinder, intercom, mics, power, prompter power, and tally. The camera signals are transmitted to the CCU at 40 gigabits per second, and the output of the CCU is 2K, 4K, 8K with returns of 2K and 4K. The output signals indicated along with many other connections. So this is the back of the CCU. And here you can see the 8K SDI out. And the 3G is the way that it's handled, either 3G times 8 channels or 16 channels of HD SDI. Then we have the 4K, 3G SDI quad link, no 12G on this CCU. And finally, the 2K SDI outs with returns and things like that. Once again, this presentation is on the Hitachi Video Gallery, and you can go there and take a look at it.